Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick walk around on my new uh, Aprilia SR 125. I just bought this bike yesterday and today I'm going to show you what good things this scooter has. So the first thing that you notice is a beautiful matte finish in yellow that looks very gorgeous and it's very eye-catchy. Of course, it turns head wherever you take this bike, and it has a twin headlamps and a large 220 millimeter disc brakes and 140 millimeter drum brakes at the rear. The bike looks a little bit dirty because I have been using it since morning, and because of the monsoon season there's a lot of mud around it, so please don't mind. And the overall design of this bike is very nicely executed. Let me tell you one thing. This is my third scooter. The first one being the Italjet Blaze. The second one was the TVS Jupiter, and this is the third one. And what I felt is the footboard is a bit cramped. As you can see, it's a bit cramped as compared to my old TVS Jupiter. However, there is a nice bag holder over here that feels very premium and very high quality, and the it has a twin fork front suspension which is very sturdy and strong. The instrumentation is very basic. It has a fuel gauge, speedometer, and as soon as you turn on the key, the light glows up. Let me show you. I feel like the key is located at a very lower portion of the front cowl. That goes. This is the indicator. This is the headlights, and that's it. It's very pretty basic. And the horn and the switch gear is up to mark. I don't say it's the best in class, but it's up to mark. I felt like this horn is located a bit too far from my thumbs. Maybe I am used to using the Jupiter switchgear, so that's why I'm feeling a bit difficult to reach the horns. But still, it's okay. It's pretty basic. This is the self starter, and over here, you see, indicators are glowing. It glows very nicely, and this tailpiece is basically you know it's a fiberglass with integrated tail lamps, so we have to be a little bit careful with for it, and if we lose this portion, you'll have to change the whole unit. So this is one a negative aspect of this bike. It has a very comfortable monoshock, but I felt like it is a bit very hard. But since this scooter is not for comfort, it's made for performance, it's okay to have it a little bit harder. This is the air box. So if you want to clean the air filter, you can simply unbolt it and remove it and clean it. It has a very massive 14-inch wheels, so this is the biggest selling point of this bike. Why I bought this bike is because I saw that there are a lot of advantages of using a bigger wheel scooter, and the Jupiter had a 12-inch one. This one has 14-inch. Very nice, very sturdy, and each and every component is very you know class leading, I would say. Look at the foot pegs, very nice. Let's fire up the engine now. engine sounds a bit different from that of the Jupiter because it has a 3-valve engine, and of course it has higher torque and higher compression ratio. It has it's a 9.6 bhp as compared to previous Jupiter, which was 110 cc. This one is 125 cc. I hope you guys can hear the sound of the engine. It's very smooth. Let us see what's inside the seat. Over here, I've got a mobile charger and a glove box which is sufficient for a half-face helmet. This is the mobile charger. This was missing in my Jupiter, although I had a provision to install an aftermarket mobile charger, but still this one is a factory fitted one. I felt like the seat is a bit shorter in length, but the best part that I see is the locks are located inside the seat instead of the body panel, and the body panel is completely isolated from here. There's nothing you can do with it. You cannot put your hands inside and unlock it. That's the one plus point that I see here, but overall more or less it is not that practical as the Jupiter, because this bike is not built for practicality. It is built for performance and style. So if you are looking for a stylish scooter with lots and lots of torque and good mileage and beautiful design, then this one could be your next scooter. And please let me know how you feel about the new bike and share your opinion and views in the comments. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know how I can improve my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.